Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Be Marvelous channel. Today is Friday morning. I had to go into work for just a couple hours this morning. I had the rest of the day off, which is great. But I wanted to go over a couple things with you. I'm having some really good luck with retail arbitrage. And I wanted to let you know one of the thrift stores in our area opened yesterday. So I went to check that out. Still had my mask on and all that. Still playing it safe. Still kept my social distance. I think it should be like that for a while. I'm going to continue to do that. But I wanted to share with you what I found. There wasn't a lot of stuff there that things that I would pick. But the one thing I did find was a series, True Blood. It's an older show from HBO. It's the complete first season. I got it for $2. I think I can probably flip this for, I'm thinking $8. I'm gonna list it up for 8, see what I can come up with. It is pretty saturated with season 1 on Mercari. I might try eBay, even though I'm not a big fan of eBay. They charge too much. PayPal charges too much. It's just too many fees. And I've had too many issues where when I put something on as added shipping, they somehow it gets categorized as free shipping, and I've lost money on several occasions to where something happened with eBay and it didn't work out into my favor. So I told you guys the last video that I did some retail arbitrage and was able to find some video games for pretty cheap. I went back. So after I went back, I was able to find another GoPro dual charger and battery. So I'm going to probably save this one. It was $13 on clearance. They must have had one more that they found. And they put out some more video games for $1. Again, Walmart clearance for $1. $1. I was able to find some Wii U games for $3 and $5. This one's $5. All brand new games. They're not pre-used games. They're all brand new. $3. They're clearancing all of their video games, and they keep dropping the price on them. I just bought them out. I was like, I'm gonna see what I can do on these video games. So I got quite a few Wii U games, and I bought the rest of the ones that were $1. They must have found some more because there weren't any when I was there last time. So I bought them out last time, and I bought them out again. So $1. I still cannot believe that I got it for $1. You can't even find them at the thrift stores for $1, a brand new game sealed. So pretty excited about that. That was my retail arbitrage that I just did again. I'm gonna list those up today, right after I send out some of the things I sold. So in the last 24 to 48 hours, I sold 4 items, and they're 2 of the items were retail arbitrage. 2 of the items were items that I had personally had in my my own collection of things. The first one I had was this NBA collectible basketball card ad. So it's an ad. It's not even a basketball card, but it's for Fleer NBA. It's got 1991 Fleer. It's just an advertising for their Fleer cards. They've got Robert Parrish, Tim Hardaway, David Robinson, Kevin Johnson, Patrick Ewing, Lionel Simmons, Mike Dunleavy, Kenny Smith, and over here we got Michael Jordan, and I can't tell who else is on there, but Ricky Pierce, Michael Jordan, Patrick Ewing, and Karl Malone, all on that last card. So I sold this one. This was in my collection for a long time. I used to sell, or at least collect, sports cards. So it's been in my collection since a young teenager. Put this up for sale. Let me find it here. I originally listed it for, I think I did it for 20. I got an offer for 17. So I took it. It's not something I do anymore. I don't collect cards anymore. Kind of going through my collection, posting up some that I'd like to see if I can get rid of. I've got a giant tote similar to this tote back here, full of baseball cards, and I have another tote full of football, uh, basketball, and baseball mixed. So I've got a lot of stuff to go through. I've been working through it, putting up some things that I think that might sell. So there's that. Also sold this out of my own collection. Monopoly set. It is the Despicable Me 2 Monopoly set. My kids are too old now for this style of board game. All the pieces are there. In addition to these little minions that are here, you could have collected them more of them. It says collect all 50 minions. We had 2 or 3 more that we just threw in the game here. So it is a complete set. In addition to, we added a couple extra minions in there. So I originally put this up for $15. I took an offer of $11, and I'll ship that out. I was able to find a box at work. This box down here, it was from Chocolate Love Chocolates. So I'll probably pack that up in this in there. I got some bubble wrap for it, so I'll get that sent out today. I know $11 isn't much for a board game, but I needed to get rid of it. I'm purging some stuff, so getting rid of some of those things that my kids won't use anymore. Both of them are teenagers now, and yeah, they're not playing that game. Next thing I got is Retail Arbitrage. Bought this Hot Wheels Boulevard 62. Yeah, a 62 Chevy pickup. This was a little over $5. I think it was right around $5 at Walmart. I sold it for $9. I'll get that shipped out in a little poly bag, a bubble wrap bag, mailer. I don't have any in the room right now, or I'd show you. But I haven't had any issues with my Hot Wheels going out in those, my new Hot Wheels going out in those bubble mailers. I wrap it with some bubble wrap, put it in there. I can get it for less than £1, so it's going first class, the USPS. And the other one I sold was the Ghost Rider, and I think I got $9 out of this one. Paid again right around $5 for it. I actually took an offer of $8 on this one, so I only made a couple bucks on it. But it's been sitting in there since I got it. Had not many people, not many likers on this one, not many people watching it. So it's a Ghost Rider, Marvel, Hot Wheels, Dodge Charger. It's really cool though. I like the blue wheels. It's really cool. I like it. Sold it for $8. So that's all I got sold for the day, for the last 24, 48 hours. But I wanted to share with you again the dollar video games I'm able to get at Walmart. I'm not sure that everyone believed me at the last video, but some $3 Wii U games. Pretty sweet there. A couple of $5 Wii U games. And I bet they're going to mark down again, because not very many of those games were selling, even at clearance. I couldn't even believe that I was able to find some more that were $1. That was pretty awesome to see. It is a popular game. The market is pretty saturated on these, but if I'm only paying $1 for them, I can sell them for $8 and make $7 on them, something like that. Or I can just hang on to them. and package them with some of those auctions that I do, where I'm winning a whole Xbox system. I haven't won any of the Xbox One auctions. Those seem to be going way too high. Those used Xbox Ones are going for about what you can pay for a brand new one. So I haven't been bidding that high on those. I have started looking at those Wii U's on those auctions. Uh, they're not going too bad, but trying to find them where it's the console and the little handheld thing together, those it's kind of tough. People are splitting them up in the auctions, so I want to find a whole package where you get the entire thing, the console and the handheld, together. That's going to be a lot easier for me to flip. I don't want to part it out. I like flipping a whole game system together. That way, the person that's buying it can actually play it. They don't have to worry about going to buy a controller or a cord or a power cord or another controller or some games. I like to put games with my bundle deals that I put out. I don't know. That's just me. I know that some of you out there might be like, "What are you talking about? You should part it out. You'll make more money." That's not really what I want to do. I'm sure there's ways that you can make more money by parting it out with selling a controller single and then selling the console on its own and then selling the power cord on its own. That's just not something I want to do. Sure, you guys could make comments or whatever and tell me that I can make more money the other way, but I don't want to do it that way. I would much rather have somebody bid on it that is going to be using the whole console, um, and have everything they need to get started. Take it out of the box, plug it in, and get going. That's just the way I'm thinking about things, and for my store on Mercari. Speaking of Mercari, just wanted to talk a little bit about shipping. I've had some customers ask if I could, like, they've found 2 or 3 items on my store, and they're asking if I can bundle it and save on shipping. And it's not easy with Mercari. I wish there was a way for them just to do a shopping cart and then bundle it together. Unfortunately, that's not the case with Mercari. So I would have to go into each listing. Uh, let's say they do 2 different items, and let's say it's 2 different video games. On the first video game, I put what is it? Like $4.99 is shipping, it's under a pound. And then they say they want another video game, and it's $4.99 shipping. They want me to put them both together. So what I would do now is go into one of them and just put free shipping on one and have them buy them both. But then they have to put in their payment on both of them. So it's not a great way for them to be able to bundle on Mercari. Hopefully Mercari changes that. I would like it for them to be able to just to pick everything that out of my listings and then offer one shipping price. But I'm not sure if they're working on anything like that. But that would be great. Right now, I'm just working with each buyer if they want to buy more than one item. I've had several buy some of the Star Wars characters, my action figures, together. They're buying them together. Uh, and then I just change it to a free shipping on one of them because they can go for the same rate. The weight doesn't change. So there's that. I think that's all I got for you guys. I'm gonna pack these 4 items up and get them shipped out. Yesterday my house just got new sod put down, so I gotta go out and water the yard for the rest of the day. I don't have really much else to do. Just headed to the post office with these. I might wait just a little bit longer to see if I can get any more sales. I'm gonna list these video games and this True Blood Season 1. I think I'm gonna keep this last dual battery charger and battery for my GoPro. if I end up selling my current GoPro, maybe I'll just throw this in with it, see if I can get out of it, and then go buy the new GoPro. Um, I think that might be what I do on that one. If any of you got the brand new GoPro and have some experience with using it, will you just drop a comment and let me know what you think of it? Because I'd like to get some feedback on what people think about that new GoPro. All right, I think that's it, guys. Thanks for joining in. It was great to talk to you again. I'll see you soon.